Hi friends, my name is Jacques Lévy. I was forced into writing this book due to Peru's reality. The bank I directed was taken away from our family as we were about to buy another bank and had been authorized to list in the stock exchange in Lima, Peru. So I found out that all the regulatory systems, all the authorities, and all the local papers and news systems from all the TV chains were colluded with power and were telling a different reality that all documentation did not show. Our bank was in excellent situation. We had been approached by Bank of America Securities and had reached an agreement whereby we were buying this other bank. We had Arthur Andersen do the whole due diligence, and in this, surrounding this reality, as Montesinos was leaving the government with Fujimori, other governments came and no one has been disposed, has taken matters into hands. This situation became worse as we decided to fight the government. So they tried to put us in jail. And many people came with many testimonies of our wrongdoings, but they had no papers to prove that, and nor the documentation proves the contrary. They have confiscated a piece of land, very important piece of land we bought in a public licitation 15 years ago. We have been persecuted legally, socially, through all the means of communication that the system has, the papers, everyone telling exactly the opposite from reality. I have thus written a book which has probatory documents, because every line I have written is beyond belief. So you have to go to the proof in order to keep reading. You won't believe what is written, except if you give and pay attention to all the probatory documents. I was born in Peru. My father was French. We lived in a family where ideas were motivated. We didn't live in a world of objects. We were not very interested in the new TV set, in the new radio, in the new car. We were interested in Chopin, in Schubert, in writers, Gide, Sartre, Camus, existentialism, determinism. We developed an education at Markham College, Peru, under the British regulation, O1A levels. Then I studied at Oberlin College, where I graduated in economics, having been the chairman of the Department of Economics, Professor Durenberg. I had very good teachers. Then I had the opportunity also to study some music. I did some theory of communication in the music department, harmony, piano. Humanities was incentivized, and I took advantage of that situation. In Peru later on, I had the opportunity to form two banks, be part of a big construction company, and participate in other entrepreneurial endeavors. I must say that I have continued studying and mastered in leadership. I was granted a master from Andrews University in Michigan. And I was forced into giving up my Peruvian nationality in order to have protection while I live in Peru due to excess in persecution. I now only hold my French nationality. As a matter of fact, my sister Renée Rose, who left Peru when she was 16 and went to live in the States, first studying at Bryn Mawr, then at NYU, where she decided to live and married a fellow with the same last name, Levy, with similar backgrounds from European parents. Yet, his father went to liberate. This is my sister's husband's father, participated in the liberation of Europe during the Second World War. My father, David Levy, fought with the French army. My father was a very decent man. We have been excommunicated in Peru, and this was known by the president of the Supreme Court, the president of the Supreme Rabbinical Court in Israel, who punished the rabbis in Peru. I have written a few lines on excommunication. and who have been excommunicated in our world history. For what reasons? Obviously, these say that this comes from God. Well, my friends, I invite you to read an incredible story, not without letting you know before that I have spent many years of my life dedicated to the study of dolphins and their message. Their message of perpetuity, because they were able, through evolution, to maintain the same way of life, clean air. They didn't degrade their ways during 15 million years. They were not able to make war and kill each other. They were able all to feed in the pod, and they didn't hold the ability to pollute their waters or their air. They didn't go out of their ways. They knew always what was needed. Until we came along, humans, and we have progressed so much that we have decided that we have the ability to send our own to war. We have decided we have the ability to pollute our air. We have the ability to pollute our water, and the ability now to pay for water. 100 years ago, this was inconceivable. Who would pay to drink water? Anyways, I have made a hotel where I have postulated a system of cohabitation, dolphins and men. And dolphins have told men, you are screwing us up. Decided to lose your GPS. And on the way, you have put at risk the whole planet beyond your own beliefs. This has, for many reasons in our system, developed into indignation throughout the world for A, B, C, or D. Please, I invite you to read my book. You can access to it on our web page freely. Thank you.